Hey YouTube, just about a week ago I made my very first video and it was basically about the unboxing of hair that I bought on AliExpress from Yvonne Hair. And what I bought was 3 bundles of Peruvian Italian wave, and now I'm actually wearing it. In the first video, I was just basically taking the hair out and making comments about how it felt and what my experience was like with Yvonne Hair, um, and the delivering of the product to me. And I also spoke a little bit about front lace closure, front lace slash silk closure that goes from ear to ear, 13 by 4. And so now I've actually got the time to sit down and let you guys see what the hair actually looks like on my head. And I've been wearing this hair for maybe 5 days now, and it is incredible. It is, first of all, it is nothing compared to the hair that I was wearing in the first video. The curl pattern, there is some similarities, but this hair is looser in terms of the curls. And while I wore in the last video a deep wave curly, and the longest was 30-inch, and that reached the tip of my buttocks. And the longest is that I'm wearing now is 26-inch, and that surpasses the tip of my buttocks. So it's very long. It's very long, amongst other things. What I really, really love about this hair is that it is incredibly light. It feels like feather. I do not feel as if I'm wearing a weave. It is incredible. For the past few days, we've been experiencing a little bit of wind. So before I go out, I usually just spray the hair with a little bit of water, because if I'm wearing the hair loose out, then because it's so incredibly light, it dries in the space of no time whatsoever. I love this hair. I love this hair. So I'm just gonna stand up and let you guys see what it looks like and how far it is and on me, so that you can have a better idea of, if you're gonna be ordering the hair yourself, what length you should get. I'm 5'6", and that's about 168 centimeters. So here goes. It is as light as a feather, and when I brush it, no hair comes out at all. Nothing. For the past couple of nights while I slept, I only slept with a stocking over my head. I didn't plait the hair or anything. And when I woke up in the morning, yes, there was a little tangling, but nothing dramatic at all. I mean, it is curly hair, so some degree of tangling is to be expected. But in the space of 1 minute, I combed that out and looked at my brush. No shedding, absolutely no shedding. So about a week on, excuse me, this hair is going fantastic. It's making me quite happy, to be honest. I'm a happy customer. So the 3 lengths that I'm wearing is a 26, a 24, and a 22-inch. and the front closure, which is a 10-inch. Now, a lot of people, when they install their closures, they like, if it doesn't come with a part, they like to make their own part. So this is a free closure. So there was no part. I have the options of making my own part, but I'm not a part kind of girl. I don't like parts. They're not for me. So I can just put the hair back whenever I want, and to get that look right there. But it's so full. This closure, it's incredible. It's really full. You can see it, and you can see how full that is, and it goes all the way back till here. Now, I didn't necessarily leave any of my hair out. All my hair has been sewed in and covered. It's just my hairline that's left out, and then as the weeks and days progress, that will just come up a little bit more, and everything will blend in perfectly. So this is me going really close. You can hardly see anything. You don't see any lace at all, because all the lace, well, I've tried to remove all the lace as possible. And here you can see the silk is right here. This is where the silk basin begins, and it goes all the way, and it just mimics a true life scalp. I will admit, it is true that well, a lot of people do this, and there is no harm in doing so. But if you're using a silk base closure and it's too light for your skin type, and I'm fairly dark, what I do, if I want a little bit of opening here, or I never know how my day will be like when I'm running my fingers through my hair, what I do is take a black eyeliner. I'll just color it in a little bit right here, color it in, and the rest can remain as pale as it want to be, because for me that's still also quite realistic. And so for my baby hair right here, it's usually a very like pepper grain, quite beady. So just use a paste, and I try to rub that paste on there. It's not a gel. It's more like a thick cream paste, and it's a generic brand, so it doesn't make any sense mentioning the name or anything like that. But whatever cream base or anything that you use for your edges, you can use that to just let it blend in a little bit more. I chose a cream base edge because I don't like oily, the oiliness leaking out like jerry curls, jerry juices that you get from a normal gel. So there, and if you can see that curl pattern, how wavy and beautiful that is. Take a look at that. It is as light as a feather. It doesn't get any lighter than that, and I'm running my fingers through that hair. No hair on my hand. Okay, well, there's one on this hand, but I think that's absolutely nothing at all compared to the history I've had with shedding. I think the color that I'm wearing is a 1B, and it's absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I totally, so far so good, and I totally recommend that you guys out there give Yvonne Hair a try, because I can sympathize with a lot of women out there searching for the right weave. That's that's drama. And we all are not, I'm not, I've heard of this quite recently, that there's a bank where people can go to get a weave loan. You don't need a weave loan if you're gonna buy your hair from Yvonne's Hair. It's very affordable. 3 bundles for about $170, and hassle free, you know, and quick shipment in about 3-4 days. What more can a girl ask for? Beautiful hair, good quality hair. It's light, beautiful. I can just play with this hair all day long. All day long. Look at it. It's incredible. It's incredible. I'm not 100% happy with my closure, but that is completely due to the hairdresser's technique. I don't think they're quite familiar yet with how to sew effectively front lace ear by ear closure just yet, and so there was a few hiccups with that process. Because most people use lace closures, and as well, people have become accustomed to gluing their closures on. But I value my hairline, and I'm a no glue kind of girl. So I got it sewed on, and hopefully it stays on as long as possible. And it's fairly flat. It could be flatter because the closure is sitting on the continuation of the weave that goes from here to the back. So it's a little bit bumpy and a little bit too high, but that is something that can later be rectified quite easily. And apart from that, I am pretty happy with this hair. And yeah. If you want a stress-free, problem-free purchase, I would recommend and suggest that you guys give Yvonne's Hair a try. I will list all the information that you need to find their store on AliExpress, and if you have any more questions, I'd love to answer them. So just fire off, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. This hair is absolutely brilliant. Look at it. I've gotten so many comments on this hair because it's just so fantastic. It's a pity it's not growing out of my scalp, but that's between you and me too. Okay, well, thanks for watching, and hope to see you next time. If the hair starts, let you guys know how the hair has progressed, and I'll take some photos perhaps, and also place it in the video so that you guys can really know what you're doing and know what you're buying. And if when you do buy that product, you know, be satisfied and happy that it's something that you wanted, and not having to have issues with the sellers, having to return stuff, having to wait too long for hair, fair overpaying for hair. That's a thing of yesteryears. So see you next time, YouTube. Peace out.